Department of Computer Science. Today I am discussing input and output device in Computer Fundamentals and MS Office. Now let's see what is an input device. An input device, it is used to taking the data from the user. It means we are using input devices. First one is a keyboard. It means main input device for computers, keyboard having 105 keys. Next input device is mouse. It is an pointing device. It can help users to select items on screen by controlling the movement of pointer. Next, coming to input device, trackball. It is an pointing device to control the position of the cursor on the screen. It means it is usually used in the notebook computer. It is placed on the keyboard. Next input device is touchpad. It can surface translate the motion and position of the user finger to relative position on the screen. Now coming to touch screen. A display screen that can identify the position of a touch inside the display region. For example, here using the Android phone, the user can touch the screen by using either a finger. Next, optical input devices. These optical input devices uses light as a source of input. It is having different objects such as characters, marks, codes and images. There are two types of optical devices. First one is a barcode reader. Second one is a image scanner. Barcode reader means it works as a beam of light across the barcode and we are measuring the amount of light reflected back. Image scanner means you have to scan, then you have to use the image scanner. It uses the capture images, printed text, photographics and it convert them into digital images and you can have to editing and display on the computers. Next, coming to output devices. The electromagnetic devices, it accepts digital data from the computer and it convert the human understandable form. It means the user can give the data, but computer only understand the binary language. So here electromechanical devices are converted them into human understandable form. Let's see the image. Output devices can be divided into two types. First one is a soft copy device. Second one is a hard copy device. First one, soft copy devices is divided into three types. First one is a monitor, projector, speaker. Hard copy devices divided by two types. One is a printer, plotter. What is a monitor? It is used to display video and graphic information. It generated by the computer through the video card. Similarly, we are examples taken television screens. It is displaying information at much higher quality. Now coming to printer. A device that takes text and graphic information, a computer printed on its paper. Here printers also divided into two types. First one is the impact printer, second one non-impact printer. Impact printer can be divided into three types: dot matrix, daisy wheel, line. Non-impact means inject laser. What is an impact printer? Printing characters by striking a inked ribbon against the paper. Advantages are to produce carbon copies and it is a low priced. Disadvantages means it is very slow and it is a poor print quality and can be extremely noisy and print only using the standard format only. Coming to dot matrix printer. Print character as a pattern of dots. Whatever you have to give the data, it will be only printed the dots with the help of the pins. The print head prints by striking soaked cloth ribbon against the paper. Daisy wheel printer. You have to given the data, it will be print a circular wheel. Means the wheel is rotated in such a way the character to be printed is a position just in front of the printer. Band printer. It is a mechanism and it to produce type characters. It means permanently embossed on the band. The set cannot be changed unless the band is replaced. We cannot replace these band printers. Line printers. It is very high speed printer. One typed line is printed at a time. Used in data centers and industrial environments. Coming to non-impact printer. Its printing heads do not strike the paper. It offers better print quality, faster printing, and it printed sophisticated graphics. Coming to advantages, it produces good quality, noiseless, it is very fast, it can print different fonts. Coming to disadvantages, it expensive as ink cartridge used by them are costly. Inkjet printers. These are very tiny nozzle, also called as a jets. The paper, it moves the print head, and cartridge have to be changed frequently. Coming to laser printers, it is very high speed, high quality. A laser beam means it draw the document on the drum which is coated with a photoconductive material. Now coming to finally plotters, and they are used to print graphical output on the paper, and they are using computer commands like drawing on paper using multicolored automated pens, and it is a very capable of producing drawing charts, maps, etc. Now another topic is a number system and computer codes. We are having binary number system, octal number system, hexa number system. Binary number system means it is having only two digits, that is 0 and 1. Here let's take the example. I am taking binary number 1101. Okay, I am converting the decimal number. Okay, in this problem I have to solve only using the two digits. Why I should take the 2 power 0, 2 power 1 means we are having only two digits. That's why I am calculating the converting binary number into decimal form. Let's see, again we have to repeat the process. Now we are converting binary number to decimal form. I am converting now decimal number to binary form. I am giving the decimal number, I am divisible by 2, then finally I get the binary form. Likewise, octal number system. In binary form we are having two digits only. In the octal number system I am having 8 number system, but I am starting with 0. Okay, it means I am counting 0 value also. It means 0 to 7 values are the octal number system. I am now taking the octal number system. Now I am converting into decimal number. Okay, next one is I am taking that decimal number only, I am converting the octal form. Hexadecimal system. Here hexadecimal number system means 0 to 9 representing a digits and remaining 10 to 50 representing a characters. 0 to 9 means numbers we are taking, remaining are characters A to F. Likewise, I am taking hexadecimal number converted into decimal form. Now, another topic is a memory. Whatever we are storing the data, we are entering the data based on the memory only. That is internal storage area in the computer. What is the memory purpose? It is used to store data and programs either temporarily or permanently. Here memory has two types, primary memory and secondary memory. What is the primary memory? It directly accessed by the CPU. Any data that has to operated by the CPU and it is stored in the memory. Now coming to primary memory, there are two types. One is a random access memory, second one is a read-only memory. What is a random access memory? It is a volatile storage area. Whatever to store data temporarily, you can immediately use the random access memory. Then it can be promptly accessed by the processor. In this random access memory, we are having two types. One is a static RAM, second one is a dynamic RAM. What is a static RAM? It is a faster and more reliable than compared to dynamic RAM. And static RAM occupies more space and it is more expensive than DRAM. Now coming to what is a DRAM, it means dynamic RAM and it is a chip containing millions of tiny memory cells and it stores a bit of information in a DRAM chip. Tiny amount of power is put into the cell to charge the capacitor. What is a read-only memory? It is a non-volatile memory. Whenever you are giving the data, even the power is switched off, the data will be permanently stored. And it refers to the computer memory chip. It contains permanent and semi-permanent data. Now coming to types of ROM. There are three types of ROM. Programmable read-only memory. That means it is a special device and it uses high voltage to permanently write data in it. Next one, erasable programmable ROM. It can be erased and reprogrammed by the UV lights and it been written at higher voltage. Electrically erasable programmable ROM. It allows to be electrically erased. Whatever you have to return, that will be content will be erased in electrically. Secondary storage device, and it is also known as external memory or auxiliary storage. It can directly accessible by the CPU. It holds the data after the power is switched off. Whatever you are giving the data, whenever the power is off, then data must be held. Next, coming to floppy disk. It is a thin magnetic storage medium and it is a square plastic shell, and it is inexpensive but slow and limited storage capacity. Coming to hard disk, it is an access, depends on access time, which time you have to read or write in the disk. It is enable random access state. Optical drives means to storing the data in a pattern and using a beam of laser light, most widely in reliable storage devices. What are the optical storage? CD-ROM, DVD-ROM, CD recordable, CD writable. Now we are having softwares. There are two types of softwares. System software means collection of programs. It can enable the user to efficiently interact with the hardware components. Now second one is a application software. It is a collection of programs written in specific applications. System software means interact with the user, but in application software means you have to specify application. Coming to operating system. It is an interface between computer user and computer hardware. It means it is a software. It is having basic tasks like file management, memory management, process management. There are types of operating system. First one, batch operating system. It can perform the jobs batch wise. Next one, multitasking and time sharing operating system. The single user has to share the time sharing, or it can perform multitasking in a single system. Multiprocessing means in a single computer we are using the number of processors. Now real-time operating systems. Distributed operating system means different machines you can have to use is the distributed operating system. Network operating system. You are using network. Which type of data you have to store, you can access in the network operating system. Mobile operating system. In this operating system you are using Android and iOS. Coming to functions of operating system. First one is a process management. How can you process the data? Next one is memory management. Whatever you are giving the memory, it will be stored in the memory management. Next one, file management. It means the file created, updating, storing, and finally result. Input and output system management. Whatever you have to give the input and whatever the response and whatever you have to give the output. Device management. Which device you have to manage, you have to give the data, you have to update. That is a device management. Thank you.